holiday season with a delicious homemade pumpkin soup that's easy to make.
That's the best part. And here to show us how to make it is Tinky Weisblatt. She's the author of TinkyCooks.com. And you're decked out. Tinky's decked out.
Well, Halloween's on its way.
Spirit.
I love the glasses, but can I stop you for a second? Can I see that spatula you have there?
Yeah. Oh, is this not cute? Yes.
No, it is. It's too cute. That's what I want to show everybody.
It
Look at her
makes me feel
spatula.
like I'm not festive enough. I think it's adorable.
I know.
I have
this
to
is
say,
very, very cool.
it's not perfect for something like pancakes where you really have to scoop.
Yeah, that's true.
But for soup, it's fabulous.
So we're making this soup.
Yes.
Now, right now, what are you? You're sauteing onions.
I'm sauteing onions and lots of mushrooms, and you can use any mushroom you like if you go to the farmer's market and find really wonderful fresh mushrooms, but button mushrooms will do from the grocery store. What you want to do is get something, because that's all my general store has. And they're very nice, so we like them. But you want it, they give texture to the whole thing, because the squash is obviously all pre-mushed. So we've got this pretty well going, and you can see it's juicing up nicely. Hold my spatula, please.
Juicing up
I'll hold the
nicely.
spatula all day long.
And we're going to throw in a couple of teaspoons of curry powder. Smell.
Curry.
Oh, that smells much more potent than your normal. Woo! That's still in my
color too, right?
That's in
Isn't
my
it pretty?
nostrils.
Well, it's brand new, and you know how those things are with spices. You want to use as new as possible because they wear out so quickly.
Somebody told me once that the spices that people buy in stores have been sitting sometimes in crates for a couple of years, you know, like at a seaport, just waiting for people to eat them and bottle them.
Wow.
And then
I
just
didn't know that.
Think about that.
a teensy bit of nutmeg, and you can again grate it straight off your nutmeg. I couldn't find my grater this morning, so we're going with the ground nutmeg, but again, very aromatic and fresh. So.
Oh, that smells great.
Yeah.
You know what I love that you're doing? You're very deliberately measuring everything.
Well, that's going to stop soon.
And then you mix all that together.
Then you mix all that together so that the spices get kind of mixed into everything. And then we need just a little bit of honey.
Honey.
How do you open this guy?
Well,
There it is.
You know what you say to that? Hey, honey.
hey, honey.
Is that?
And my honey's a little bit
full of jokes.
congealed or whatever you call it, but it doesn't matter because it's all going to melt in here.
Yeah.
So
And
is
I'll-
that just a temperature thing? Like if you're driving it over this morning in the car, it
Well,
just
no,
gets harder?
It sits around, it loses liquid, it evaporates, but you can just nuke it. And it comes back right away. But I didn't do that because I would have to take the metal off this thing.
That's true.
But
That
it's
looks
so
like
pretty.
nice fresh honey.
The thing about the honey is it just gives it a little, it's not much honey, but it gives it a little more dimension. The woman who
Just
gave
another flavor.
me this recipe has bees. Her name's Polly Bartlett. She lives in Shelburne Falls. Hello, Polly.
Hey, Polly.
Hi, Polly.
And then we are going to add our squash. Now, it's supposed to be pumpkin, but I had a mix. This is a mixture. Ooh, it kind of defrosted. That's all right. Delicata and, what's that? Butternut.
Butternut squash.
Any winter squash, if you want to use pumpkin, that's great. If you want it to be very orange, you buy the canned pumpkin because that's the orangest pumpkin.
No,
in the
But it's
world.
not as fresh.
Here's
You
my
have to
question, though.
canned
If you're deciding that you want to use pumpkin, what part of the pumpkin do you use? How does that work?
You want to go to your farm and ask for a sweet pumpkin. Most of the pumpkins that we have in farm stands now are really jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. They don't taste great. The seeds are fine for toasting, and you could put seeds on top of this. I didn't bring any, but that would be very
idea.
cute and festive. But you want to ask for a sugar pumpkin, or it's going to be probably a smaller pumpkin.
And then, is it the flesh?
It's
Do you eat
flesh.
the skin?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't eat. I don't eat the skin.
So you peel like an apple, maybe?
I usually you cook it first and then peel because
like squash.
the same thing as squash because they just come off so much more easily once they're cooked. It's just a whole different animal. Okay, then we are going to, but we're not really going to because we're moving on.
No, is this the TV magic
Yes,
moment?
exactly. We're going to add chicken stock, but
to. No one's got
So
time
once
for
you've
that.
done
I
that,
spit at
Exactly.
your chicken stock. Okay, now here's our final product. I'll just get this, I don't know, way over there.
Yeah, I'll move it over here. This
So
looks
this
good
is
in and
what
of itself.
happens after it cooks for 20 minutes, something like that. It gets, you see the color is more, well, it's the curry powder. It's a
Yeah.
little greenish.
Curry
but
powder
it's-
turns everything
And
the
it's
color
still
of
got
curry
these
powder.
beautiful little lumps because you don't want it to be all smooth.
So
It's
you're
gotta
not
have
emulsifying
texture.
it or anything like
nope,
that?
but I did cut the mushrooms quite small.
Yeah.
And then we add just a little bit of half and half. You can add up to 2 cups, but I don't think it needs that much.
Well, and a lot of times, too, with the squash, it's bulky enough that you don't need it, yes?
I forgot that we were supposed to add salt and pepper to that. So just
If
when you're doing
keeping
it at
track
home.
add salt and pepper.
Yeah.
So a
There
little
is
half
salt
and
and
half.
pepper in here. We're going to add a little half and half, and then we're going to have it after we mix our green sauce. Now, I know this is so complicated, but it's really easy.
Okay, I'll take your word for
Okay,
it.
green
not bad.
sauce is yogurt, We've got it right over there.
With scallions already in it.
Scallions
We
already
added.
in it. Now this is my herb chopping technique. You get a little juice glass. You get your kitchen scissors, which are clean and delicious and wonderful. And we're gonna just
Use chopping in the glass?
chop in the glass, and it means that everything is in there and it doesn't have a chance to escape from you.
You're a genius. This is
This
genius.
was taught to me by a French film director. Are you impressed?
I am. That's so fair. I
Now
want to
you're-
say that.
Yeah.
I wish anything could have been taught to me by a French film director.
Yeah, so, you know, he was like making something for a little vinaigrette salad. He says, "Oh, we need some parsley." So then we just put it in. Okay, you know what? We would ordinarily chop this more, but we're just throwing it in because we
Yeah.
want you to taste it.
What
That's
wow,
a lot.
that's
I know, I kind
nice.
of might have overdone it.
No.
Oh, no way. I'm going to mix this up. What kind of yogurt is this?
This is Greek. Any yogurt I would like to use, but I couldn't find it today. The yogurt from my own town, Holly, which is Side Hill Farm, which is really good yogurt.
Huh.
So let us have the return of the mini cocotte, please.
That's this, right?
That is the little.
Okay.
And these are brand new. And this is my mother's 50-year-old Le Creuset pot.
Well, they look pretty similar.
They are very, well, they make the same pot, but
I'm just at 50 years later, it still
50
stands
years
up well.
later, it still stands up well. Ladle, please.
Ladle, please.
Feel like you're a
Ladle, there
surgeon.
you go.
Thank you. I know you guys are my little technique. We should all be wearing masks.
If only. There we
A little
go.
soup. Then we put
And the
Nice.
just
presentation's
a
nice too.
dab of green sauce on that, please.
Pressure's
is-
on.
And I'm
Best
going to get
birthday
spoons.
lunch.
And this is
Best
very,
birthday lunch
I think, you know,
ever.
because most of this is cooked in advance. If you wanted to have it sort of sitting on the stove while you were handing out little treats on Halloween,
And this, oh, right. And this
we
is.
could fill another one, or you can just share.
We'll share for now.
Seth, that's your birthday lunch.
you know what? It's mine.
Jakey,
It's my
thanks
birthday.
for sharing.
Oh, my
but we're not
pleasure.
done yet. We're going to be making Spiderweb whoopie pies later in the show, so stay tuned. We're celebrating Seth's birthday all show long.
You bet.